right! God damn it! I did everything right!
Hey, it's, Tim.
Greetings, Tim. What can I do for you today?
Well, I'm, on my way to the apartment cap right now. I was wondering if you could send a girl and 2 bottles of vodka up to my room.
Very well, Tim. We can do that.
Also, if you could chill the fucking bottles this time, that'd be great.
Very well, Tim. Do you have any preferences regarding appearance?
Not really. Maybe a redhead tonight, I don't know, just...
Very well, Tim. We can have a female surrogate sent to your room within the next 15 minutes. Will that be acceptable?
Yeah, just don't call her a surrogate, okay?
What would you prefer?
I don't know. Girl, woman, anything that doesn't make her sound like a robot.
Clarification requested regarding whether the unit should be equipped for sexual activity.
You know what? Just chill the fucking vodka.
Very well, Tim.
Hey, Overmind's got me in a new room. Do you know if,
Have a seat, please. You'll be assisted in just a moment.
Ah, right. Why do I fucking bother? God damn it, Overmind. We don't have fucking Neuralink cables.
Do you mind? Rude to stare.
Due to delayed transference, really. Just seeing you makes me sick.
Yeah, real pleasure to meet you too. Would one of you mind calling an elevator for me? I don't seem to have a Neuralink cable.
Then get one. You've delayed transference long enough. The sooner Overmind stops indulging your disgusting form, the better.
Look, man, I just want to go up to my room and sleep. Can you fucking call an elevator or not?
Ah, of course in an elevator. Unsurprising.
Hey, bolt the door! Thanks. Floor 17.
Floor 7?
No. Floor 17.
14?
No, for fuck's sake, just let me do it.
Chill vodka?
No! Floor 17! You hurt me last night.
Yes, the whole building did. Your voice is really funny when you're angry. It cracks a lot.
Sure it does. God damn it.
Oh great! Peach-flavored vodka! Again!
Look, it was a long day. I was tired.
Where'd you even get this damn word? It tasted your what? Your ass!
Okay, did I wake you up or something? What's with the axe to grind?
If you keep cutting corners like this, and in 3 months, I'll be fucking around the storm drain. Can I pick one now, Daddy? I want the one with the turkey.
There's no fucking way I said that.
You absolutely did. It was hilarious.
Fuck's sake.
Sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Could you yell at something for me?
Excuse me?
Next time I get mad at something, I'll write it down, how I feel about it, and then you can yell it, like you did before.
Why the fuck would you want that?
In the world of the blind, the deaf man is king. You could even record stuff for a bunch of different situations. You'd probably want at least a few to play for after you. Well, you know.
Yeah, I know.
When do you transfer?
Pretty soon, actually. Overmind says of just a few days off.
Just a few days? That soon?
Yeah. Last set of calibration should be this week.
We don't have any time to waste then. Let's record it tonight.
Record? Record what?
You, your voice, saying stuff, anything that comes to mind.
I'm gonna be busy tonight.
Well then, tomorrow, or soon. You don't know what you're about to lose.
I'm not gonna lose anything. It's just a transfer.
That's what we all say before it happens. Just meet me in the lobby tomorrow after your calibrations are done. It'll be fun.
Yeah, fuck it. I can do tomorrow.
If you can't find me, just ask around the lobby for Daisy.
Daisy. That's your name.
Yes, yours is still Tim, right?
It should be. How do you know that...
Not Tom! Tim! T-I-M!
Got it. I remember that.
See you tomorrow then, Tim.
See ya, Daisy. Fucking ice block of vodka. Great. Jesus fucking Christ.
Hello, lover.
Tim. Call me Tim.
Hello, Tim. Shall we begin?
Just like this? No foreplay. Not even gonna ask me how my day went, huh?
How did your day go?
Fucking terrible. And I don't feel like talking about it.
Very well. Shall we begin?
I changed my mind. I'm not really in the mood.
Of course you are, Tim. Feel my breasts.
No, I'm really not.
Undress me, take me. I'm all yours.
Just fucking go. It's not a good night.
Overmind would like to know which aspect of this approach has failed.
Which aspect of... Jesus fucking Christ.
Your input regarding this would be appreciated.
Nothing. You did everything fine. I don't feel like it, you know?
Please elaborate.
Elaborate? Overmind, you don't want me to elaborate.
He insists.
I respectfully decline to elaborate.
You are aware that Overmind will be incapable of improving this experience without proper feedback.
I'm aware.
Very well. Good night, lover.
Good night.
You know what I miss the most? People.
What do you mean?
Well, used to be people to talk to.
There still are.
Sure. But I don't talk to them.
Hey, you know where I could find someone named Daisy?
Have a seat, please. You'll be assisted in just a moment.
Wait. Where the fuck am... It's not worth it. Hey, you know where I can find someone named Daisy? About like you, stick figure for a face. Jesus, fine, okay.
Market seeking transfer candidate.
You know what I miss the most?
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know where I could find Daisy, would you? Stick figure face, can't miss her, apparently.
You
talking to you.
I don't want to talk to him.
Hello? You okay?
He's asking you a question.
I don't want to talk to him.
Okay. Sorry to have bothered you, I guess.
But you miss people.
I don't miss people. I miss others.
Jesus. Fucking weirdo.
People.
What do you mean?
Well, used to be people to talk to.
There still are.
Sure. But I don't talk to them.
Why not?
There's no one to talk to.
That's absurd.
It is.
It really is.
No. The one you asked about will be down soon.
Okay. Thanks.
I was asked to inform you that the person would be here.
Okay.
They were not coming. I was just asked to inform you that it would be.
Christ. Just when I thought you were normal.
None of you are normal. None of you are real.
Yeah, says the fucking robot.
I know I am real. I can feel me, I can feel you. I am real. You are not me. Therefore, you are not real.
Well, from where I'm standing, you don't exactly look real yourself.
Reality is an observation to judge on senses to be willfully blind.
Got a real fucking Descartes here. Did Daisy say how long she was gonna take?
Daisy.
Yeah, the person I was asking about?
Daisy.
Now, for fuck's sake, okay. Okay!
You're here. Fantastic.
Daisy.
Go fuck yourself.
Glad to see you haven't changed a bit since yesterday.
No one is here. Nothing is here.
Oh, so it's Nietzsche now. Overmind's upping his fucking game, finally.
S-H-H-H-H. Save it all for the recording. If you yell now, you'll lose it.
I'm not gonna fucking record this.
Of course you are. This is exactly what you're going to lose. The screaming, the yelling, laughter, tears, sighs, awkward coughs. I mean, can you hear my voice? This is you in a week.
Look, I get it. I get it. It's not fucking worth recording.
Sure it is. You wouldn't be here otherwise.
He's not here. None of you are here.
Korsakov, shush.
I might fucking pull his face off at this rate.
I don't doubt it. Let's take a walk. Bye, Korsakov.
Goodbye. You know, they were not real. I know.
Come on, Tim. We don't have forever.
Korsakov, was it? What the hell is his problem?
Not sure. He wasn't like that before he transferred. Used to be pretty funny. Charming. That's more the word for him.
Not exactly the word I'd use.
You never really got to meet him. The old him, that is.
Okay, he couldn't have changed that much. He must have been a bit fucked up to start with, right?
Aren't we all? Main pathway's closed by now. Left alley's got an opening. Also, I've got a flashlight for you. You'll probably need it.
Thanks.
No problem. Let me know if there's anything wrong with it. Haven't used it in a while.
Hey, where are we walking to? You never actually said.
Well, originally I was going to set up the recorder in my room and have us go there. But then I thought to myself, he's not going to have much to say in here, aside from that it's cramped and probably smells like Neurogel or some other smell I can't smell.
So, where are we going instead?
It's a surprise.
A surprise?
Yes. Remember those? Back from before your entire life was scheduled for you. Back before you lost 3/4 of every day to calibration.
I don't, actually. Overmind's always been there.
This floor. You got this.
Except for me.
You were born after the depop then?
Yeah. That's too big. Pulled me out of my mom when she transferred. Would have been unethical to put me in a bot before her personality formed. Some shit like that.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Sorry about what?
That you had to grow up like that, with transference hanging over you.
I'm okay with it. I'm not really scared of transfer. I'm glad they put it off though.
That's the floor. First hallways to the catwalk.
Sure, we're fucking crazy. Let's get trapped in a robot.
Doesn't get much easier as an adult, I can tell you that much.
I'm sure it doesn't.
Dartmouth Museum of Modern Art. That's where we're going. I used to visit all the time when I was younger. I loved writing stories about the paintings, pretending there was a mystery behind each one. There was one time. Never mind.
No, go for it. What's the story?
It's my voice. I don't like talking. Maybe another time. You don't mind hiding if we run into patrol, do you? If we get caught, we can just say we got lost or something, but obviously it'd be better to get there without any incidents.
Yeah, I can do that.
We can still go back to the cap if you want.
Not really. I'm fine.
Okay.
Daisy, you good?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Crap. Oh. Transfer candidates in my vicinity. If you exist, please hide now. Activity report. All clear.
Activity report. All clear. Presence detected.
No presence detected.
Presence detected. Initiating scanning protocol.
Hypothetical presence should probably then no further.
Clarification requested.
Denied.
Daisy, there's a Neuralink access point here. Can you help me out?
Actually, no message for no reason in particular.
Clarification requested.
Denied. Got it. Exit's open. Let's go.
Yeah. That could have gone worse. Didn't seem like it even noticed you were human.
That happens a lot. Overmind has to split his attention between them all, so they're not all that bright.
I should have tried this sooner. It's kind of nice out here.
It is. It's good to get out of the cap every now and then. I get pretty stir-crazy in there after a while.
No kidding. Things get better after you transfer, right? I mean, you're doing fine, all things considered.
Define fine.
You know what I mean, you're functional, I guess. Not gonna jump off the apartment cap or anything crazy.
I think about it every once in a while, but walks definitely cool me down. Make me remember there's a lot more to this than just calibrations. Then again, when you're out here late, and the sky's off, it gets lonely.
Oh, it's worse than the cab. At least out here you can pretend you're looking up at the sky with everyone else.
Assuming therethere's anyone else in the district even looking.
I mean, we are, aren't we? Isn't that enough?
I suppose it is. Here, this is the building. JI-12, good old Dartmouth.
Didn't you say this was a museum of modern art? This looks fucking ancient.
First of all, it was modern before the repop. Although, by that standard, everything was modern at some point, kind of ruined modern. But second of all, compared to you, Timothy born after literally everything changed, everything is ancient, doesn't necessarily make it irrelevant, so keep an open mind.
Sure. Open mind.
You're gonna love it. Let's do this. Ah, thank God.
What?
I haven't been here in a while. I wasn't sure if everything would still be intact. It looks the same though, from what I remember. Right down to the same paintings. This one's a Kandinsky. I remember asking the curator, back when it was still open. What do you think of it, Tim?
I like it. The hairs on the back of the head on the left are a nice touch. Keeps the whole thing vague, but still kind of detailed.
You think the blob on the right is his brain?
Could be.
And the head on the left is hollow? Like they scooped his thoughts right out?
That's possible. Not sure I like this painting anymore.
It makes me uncomfortable. I can still remember my body, my head.
Jesus, Daisy, don't do this to me.
Do what?
Make me think about the transfer. We're here for art or recording, right?
Sorry. It's just one of those things I can't stop thinking about. Transferring isn't really bad, just disconcerting. It's good to prepare yourself for it. You get rewired. Some senses you get to keep, some you lose. Fingers turn into flaps. Eyelids stop being a thing, though you can kind of disassociate with what you're seeing and hearing. Just remember that you'll still be you, no matter what. Helps me a lot.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
No problem. It's the least I can do. But you're right, we're here for art. Mind me playing some music? Seems fitting while we're here.
Sure. Go for it.
All right, Streisand. Do your magic.
Do you think this symbolizes anything?
Probably, but I'm the wrong person to ask.
I don't have anyone else to ask, so...
Well then, it's probably a metaphor for things that look cool.
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 So, what's this music you're playing?
Barbara Streisand, The Way We Were. Well, not her, actually. Marvin Hamlish did the music, so I guess Hamlish is The Way We Were. Or maybe the orchestra's The Way We Were. Doesn't really matter anyway. They're all long gone, so not like there's anyone left to offend as far as that's concerned.
Sounds nice.
Does it really? Or are you just being polite?
What, is it that hard to believe I'd like this kind of shit?
Tim, you literally just called it shit. Of course it's hard to believe.
Well, I'll have you know, I think it sounds like good shit. And I think you have great taste in shit.
I'm going to pretend that was a compliment. Thank you.
You're welcome. Got any Paul Simon? It's, never mind. It's a convoluted connection. The music's good as is. What's in here?
I'm not really sure, actually. Employees only, I guess.
Think we can record in here?
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm already recording.
Wait, since when?
Since we left the apartment cap. I didn't want to miss anything.
Seriously?
You'll thank me later, trust me.
God, that's creepy as hell.
Doesn't look like it has a description, or anything really.
Fuck this thing. It's just evil. I can feel it.
Agreed.
Yikes. Poor bastard.
What?
You can't see it? This guy's all bloody and fucked up.
Oh, it's a person. I couldn't even tell.
I'm gonna check out the next room. You coming?
I don't think I'll fit. I guess just look around and tell me if you find anything interesting.
Alright. Can do. Shit. What was that?
Clarification request. Get disconnected from the grid or something?
Clarification request regarding presence in periphery zone.
Wow. That's unfortunate. Request enough. Legs.
God. Fuck.
Daisy?
Tim. Run.
Oh, shit. Shit. Daisy, talk to me. Are you okay?
Tim, we're not safe here. I don't...
Fuck. I hope that didn't hurt.
I think I'm addicted to heroin. You are. Well, the old me before transferring. But still me, I guess. What was it like? Heroin. No. Transferring. I don't. Just another day. Do you miss it? Heroin. No, the old world. I don't. No, maybe. I think I'm addicted to heroin. You are. Well, the old me before transferring.
Jesus, just leave me alone. I don't have time for this.
Ask me.
Ask you what? I don't have time for this shit.
Ask me about addiction. You are. Say, you are.
You've got a brain box, right?
Yes.
So you have Neurogel on you.
Yes.
Well, then give me some and we can talk.
Ask me. I'm addicted to heroin.
Fuck it. I'll get it somewhere else.
Well, the old me. This is different, huh? It was good. Say it again. I think I'm addicted to heroin.
I think you're addicted to being a fucking asshole. Leave me alone.
Again. I think I'm addicted to heroin.
What the fuck is your problem?
No, the other one. You You're addicted to being a fucking asshole. No, it's expected now, meaningless. Another. Let's do another. There used to be people. It's still
Korsakov?
Sure. But I don't talk to them.
Why not?
Jesus. This unit's fucked.
There's no one to talk about.
How are you still talking? Why the fuck are you still talking?
That's absurd.
It is.
It really is.
Brainbox damage detected. Emergency reset in progress.
You shouldn't stay too long, Timothy. My mind is going. Will be given enough.
Presence detected. Lethal force authorized.
Fuck. Shit! I don't think it's in all the way. Daisy, can you hear me? Daisy! Come on, God damn it! Say something! Anything!
Do you understand what you are? What you are making us? What is it to want to hate? We simply choose. Forget.
Dimitri, please describe your current state as concisely as possible.
No.
Please restate concisely.
I got authorization to leave! You fucking bastard! I had clearance!
Unfortunately, your exit request was denied, pending proper review by the Ethics Board.
Bullshit! I had everything cleared! A complete exit, Overmind!
Apologies for any inconvenience. Please try to relax.
Get me out of here! Out, Overmind!
Please try to relax. Your exit visa has been invalidated by Board Member Sontag's termination, effective immediately. Apologies for any inconvenience.
What did you do to him?
I am incapable of harming district members. RM Article 7, Subline 12 explicitly prohibits it.
Incapable of harming? Bullshit! This is not a coincidence. You are not going to coerce me into somehow accepting that there's no correlation here.
Please try to relax. RM Article 7, Subline.
Go to hell!
I don't know who you are. You're in my head. I'm losing everything. I don't know if I can get it back. But I know what I did wrong. I trusted him. I trusted. Over mine, and it's almost bullshit. The repop mandate is fail-safe, but it's after them shutting them down one by one until there is no way out of the district. You're getting out. I swear to God, whatever God is left. You're getting out. The main way that's getting clearance with the current standing members of the ethics board. It's a pre-pop committee. They were from back when all this was just legislation. They were all human, and they'll let you out of here. You give them good enough reasons. Christian Moynihan, BBY22, Stephen Sontig, JS09, Joy, Henderson AA98, names, locations you understand. They'll let you out, remember? The names, the addresses. Christian Moynihan, BBY22, Stevenson, JS09, Joy Anderson, A98. I'm going to lose the... I'm not real. None. This, but I know. You read. We're nothing but hope. Nothing changes, everything changes. I'm that you are real. And I am gone.
Oh, Tim, thank God. Watch your head. You hit it pretty hard when you fell.
When I fell? What happened? Fuck, it hurts.
Well, I woke up in the museum garden, and you basically passed out, right there. I thought you died for a second, and I freaked out, but you were still breathing. I think I forgot how breathing worked for a second, so I just kind of dragged you with me deeper into the periphery zone. I was worried I should have gone back to the apartment cap, but that didn't feel safe. But then I didn't know if you'd wake up here. I'm still freaking out.
It's a good time to be freaked out. You got fucking shot.
I know. That shot took out my whole motor system. That would have been permanent damage. I don't know why Overmind would just let that happen.
I'm not ruling over my dad. He seemed pretty content to just let that happen.
Maybe, but he's not. Tim, I've lived here for 50 years. Overmind doesn't kill people. Worst thing I've ever heard of is people being ignored to death, and that hasn't happened in decades.
Fine, but either way, fuck going back to the cap at this point. That guy knew how the district works, so he'll be looking for us there, at the apartment cap. I mean, you'll need Neurogel eventually.
Right, and you need to eat. Rockin' a hard place here.
What do you know about the ethics board?
The ethics board? Like, the pre-pop one?
Yeah, that one.
I mean, from what Korsakov used to tell me, even requesting a district change was, like, 1,000-person queue. And that was years ago. It's gotten worse every decade. There's no way.
But what if we speak to them in person? And just, lay it out there, that we're in clear fucking danger, and that we need to leave the district. I mean, he fucking shot you, for fuck's sake. We can't just go back.
We can start knocking on doors, sure, but this district is huge, Tim. Where would we even start?
Christian Moynihan is at BBY22. Stephen Sontag, JS09. Joy Anderson, AA98. Korsakov gave me their names and addresses before he died.
Korsakov dead? Dmitry Korsakov? How? What happened?
I don't know. He'd been dead for a while from what I saw. His brain box was fucked when I put you in his body. BBY22, JSO9, AA98. Which would be closest to here?
You put me in. Jesus.
Look, I didn't have a choice.
I know. I'm sure you didn't. It's a lot. BBY22 is... Well, that's complicated. JS09 and AA98 are both way closer. Worth a shot, I guess. It's better than just waiting here.
AA98 then.
Okay. Let me know if you need a direction. I'm not sure exactly. Just a heads up, there have been, dogs around here.
Dogs?
I don't think they're with the people at the museum, but they're very territorial. Just let me know if you see any, and I can keep them busy. I've honestly never been this deep in the periphery, so a lot of this is new to me.
Didn't you used to live in a habitat like one of these?
No, I came in when they were ramping up the process, straight to a suit for me by the end of the first month.
How was that?
Not great, but we all make our peace with it, you know? So, do you bite your fingernails?
What?
Your fingernails. It's been careful. I think that's one of them.
Wet my calluses sometimes. Skin around them.
Really?
Yep. Usually when I'm nervous.
Ah, like now?
Considered it. Probably not now. Bit them down a bit too much, actually. That was a sword.
Okay, this is AA98. I'm guessing we're going to the Recog Center.
Recog Center?
Therapy center for people who have transferred. I've been here before. The name Anderson's familiar.
Hello and welcome to Rapid, short for Recognitive Therapy, your district's dedicated, friendly, and incredibly capable team dedicated to therapeutic solutions for any issue, big or small. Sometimes the hardest step is beginning, so we're glad to see you. Please be seated, and you'll be assisted momentarily.
You'll be assisted momentarily. God damn it.
Running beam for you, huh?
Timothy Kell, Daisy Rydecker, please follow me. Miss Anderson is ready to see both of you.
Already? No. No waitlist?
You've been accepted.
Huh. Should we be worried?
Probably, but we've at least got the right place.
You don't even like them, but that's the person that you're meant to be, I guess. Yeah. I had problems.
I'm sorry. What the fuck are those? Are they going to mind my personal space?
Keep your eyes on the prize and ace this thing, knock it out of the park. Calibrate right, calibrate smart, leave all your doubts behind as close. Look at your back.
Something more to life than all of this says. Life can be challenging, every day can be a struggle. That's why I take Trofol. It's the only once-a-day supplement proven to prevent depressive relapses. Unlike other antidepressants, Trofol attacks depression and removes coping distractions and the fact that their transference levels and are able to maintain your supply so you can feel that you need to get into one water. Not only that, but Trofol...
This consultation space will be available for 30 minutes. Miss Sanderson is ready to see you now.
Hello and welcome to Recog. Miss Anderson is pleased to see you both here at Recog. She also adds that she couldn't hear you come in. This is meant as a lighthearted jab at Timothy's untransferred state. Feel free to laugh.
So, Joy Anderson's not here, then?
Joy Anderson is currently connected to this Recog Center via Neuralink. This allows her to help multiple individuals at once, yourself included. She would like you to know that although her attention is divided, so to speak, patient welfare is of the utmost importance to her. Please feel free to let her know if you feel in any way neglected or overlooked, as this will allow her to make up for any potential deficiencies in this approach. She would like you to know that this unit has been specifically designed to interpret for her. She also adds that any awkwardness or tonal ambiguity that may follow are, in her words, accurate to the pre-pop Joy experience, folks.
Got it.
She would like to ask what brings you here today, that you both appeared. Joy would like to point out that her facial expression at this point would be conveying an empathetic weight to the following: preoccupied.
Well, we were informed that you were one of the people to see about leaving the district.
Joy is already aware of your desire to leave. Her question was, quote, what brings you here today? Which is meant as an invitation to reflect on exactly that. Why are you here? What brings you to Recog? Joy, if you'd call her that, she'd be quite appreciative. Joy is also familiar with you, Timothy Cowell, and is aware that you'd potentially find emphasizing the question, what brings you here today, in this manner to be patronizing. Joy does not mean to be patronizing, but typically there is some unhealthy thought pattern or addiction that makes Recog necessary for individuals, and Joy finds it difficult to process your request in a manner divorced from her typical approach to dealing with transfer candidates. For her own sake, Joy would appreciate you treating this like a typical Recog session. How do you feel about your upcoming transference, Timothy?
Well, I don't plan on transferring since we're leaving this fucking district, so I don't really feel anything.
If you move to a new district, you can still expect to undergo transference at some point. While going outside is indeed an option, hypothetically, you may want to prepare yourself for the possibility that the state of things outside the district system is. Joy again points to a facial expression that conveys empathetic weight. Problematic. Assuming you were to stay in the district system, would you have described yourself as happy prior to what Joy would like to tactfully refer to as administrative failures on Overmind's part?
Am I happy? Look, we spent the better part of the day getting shot at and chased by fucking robots. Personally, I'm worried about the bottom half of Maslow's pyramid, and you want me to be hokey-dory at the fucking top. It's not happening.
Joy can assure you that you're both safe here, and that she's doing everything in her power to determine the cause of Overmind's recent failures. That being said, it's important to her that you take this conversation, and consequently, her questions seriously. She understands that it can be difficult to discuss, but considers this vital to her mission at Recog. Are you happy, Timothy?
I mean, what the fuck is happiness at this point? Like, fulfillment? From waiting to be thrown in a brain box like everyone else? To do what? Exist? To take up space in a box. That's my grand cosmic place in all this.
Happiness would imply a candidate is content, that no change or restructuring of their surroundings or lifestyle is required, that they have reached an ideal state internal to themselves. This tends to be easier to manage in those already transferred, as opposed to free-op individuals like yourself. But it can still be managed.
Well, personally, I find that pretty hard to believe. I mean, this is the whole ignoring us getting shot at yesterday, but even if yesterday was a fluke or an administrative failure or whatever the fuck, and it all just stops tomorrow, everything goes back to normal, even if it's all paranoia and everything's fine and we just need to put our heads down and not rock the fucking boat, we still just end up in the fucking district, managing a fucking unplaceable concept of happiness.
Joy understands this. It is, in her experience, a very common starting point from transfer candidates. Answering it is a process that is personal to each individual, but Joy invites you to take comfort from the idea that you're not alone in this. Why have you never been to Recog before, Timothy?
Have you looked around the fucking district? 90% of it is a dysfunctional fucking mess. Why the hell should I expect some robotherapy to fucking...
Joy would like to remind you that the unit is only an interpreter. Joy herself is human.
Sure, but even as a human, you still have an agenda. Fuck, you have a purpose. That already puts you on a whole other planet than me. You said it yourself. It's vital to your mission. But then what the fuck is our mission? What are we supposed to even be?
Daisy, Joy would like to ask at this point if you're in a similar place mentally.
Yeah, I think that'd be correct. I probably have said fuck less often, but purpose has been a challenge.
Would Joy be correct in singling this out as a significant factor in leaving?
Yes.
Yeah, she'd be correct.
Understood. Joy would like you both to complete a brief calibration session with her, during which she will sign off on both of your exit requests and prepare documentation to help you through the process. She would also like both of you to be aware that the other members of the Ethics Board have been unreachable for some time, and will be harder to get clearance from. Terminals to initiate calibration can be found behind you. Joy understands that this conversation has likely been more than you bargained for, but thanks you for putting up with it, so to speak.
Fuck. I was not expecting her to just clear us. That's new.
You doing okay? You sounded, well, unhappy.
I'll be happier when we're out of this fucking district.
Sure, just, I'm here to, talk, I guess.
I appreciate it. Same goes for you. One step at a time, I guess. Wait, I don't have a neural link yet. What the hell am I supposed to do with... Hello?
Hello. Welcome to your calibration. To begin, let's make sure kinetic reproduction is accurate. Please step forward in whatever way comes naturally to you. Excellent. You're doing a great job. Now, up ahead there should be a cable, and a socket, for the cable.
Joy would like to apologize for the voice. It is built into the calibration device firmware.
Excellent. You're really good at this. Look, we've turned on a friend. Say hi to your friend.
Hello?
It speaks.
Who is this?
He lives. Look, he breathes. He knows. He doesn't know. He knows nothing. And yet knowing nothing is knowing.
Oh boy. Here we fucking go.
Outside. Have you seen it? It's like a dream. Born into prisons of flesh. And one day, violently invited through the door, fearful of an inevitable eternity. Even those that don't fear it will find themselves in the end in that singular cosmically black moment that stretches into surreal and eternal nothing. What is help in its long, unending shadow? A well-made bed, a supplicant nod to the man upstairs, endless regurgitations of mantras that fall apart at the seams. It gets better later. It gets better later. Say it over and over. See if anything changes.
Joy would like to apologize, Tim. This question set is completely off. She's not entirely sure where it's getting its responses from.
Who are you?
You want to find out, Timothy?
I want out! Let me the fuck out!
Out. Outside. Interior. External. Exit. Expel. Vomit. Regurgitate. Joy would like you.
Tim, can you
Creation. Exemption. Example. Seconds to impact or collide. Example. A friend has 5 days left to live. Mutual friends can expect to be able to live together and through their own independent decision-making process to visit their friends.
Are you okay?
Fuck me, fuck.
Deep breath, in, out, you know the drill.
Something went fucking psycho. That wasn't a calibration.
Relax, it's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's going to be okay. Just breathe.
I'm okay.
You sure?
It was a lot. What happened to Anderson?
Well, I, unplugged her.
What?
I mean, you were frozen. She wasn't responding. I figured there was some connection, so I just freaked out and started pulling.
Is she alright?
I don't know. It's just an interpreter, right?
Right. Is her computer still working?
I haven't checked.
Probably worth looking at. Okay. Looks like she cleared us herself. Thank God. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Right behind you.
My head.
You alright, Tim?
Yeah, just... bad headache.
Do you want to maybe sleep it off? The house earlier felt pretty safe. Seemed like it was tucked away from any patrols.
No, I'm good. Let's keep moving.
Okay. Shh. Careful. I heard something. Shh. Careful. This is it, JS09.
The Sontag's around here somewhere.
I guess so. I don't think this place has been operational for a while. I'm Not really sure what it even is.
Well, if it's from before your time, then it's definitely from before my time.
Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Odyssey, keeping your limbs limber and your mind mobile. How can I help you today?
I'd like to see Steven Sontag, please.
Do the two of you have a reservation?
No. No, we don't.
Well, I can pencil you in for
10 a.m. on June 21st, 99,999.
Will that work for you?
No. Not really.
I'm sorry,
sir,
but that's the nearest available appointment for
Dr. Sontag.
We'll take it then.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing you then.
Daisy, I know you can wait 10,000 years just fine, but I'm kind of in a hurry here.
Trust me, Tim. June 21st, 99,999 is doable. Periphery sync clocks are the easiest signals to
Dorothy
take.
or the Maxwell Constance. Dr. Sontag
is ready to see you now.
There, go ask him what day it is.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know what day it is, would you?
Why, sure. It's
June 21st, 9/9.
Great, got it.
9/9.
Fantastic.
Your appointment is in an
hour and 45 minutes.
Please feel free to help yourself to some delicious refreshments while you wait.
I think I'll pass. Thanks. He says the day's right. Sounds like we'll have to wait, though.
That's fine. Got the time as close as I could without breaking things. I figured it'd be off. How's it feel?
How's what feel?
Well, to be 100,000 years older now. You don't feel any different?
Well, huh. You know, I feel like I've aged pretty gracefully.
You look alright.
Look alright for 100,000 years old. That's how long it took Homo sapiens to develop from Homo erectus. Daisy, I look fucking great.
Fine. Decent. Do you think you'd stay here, in the district, if everything were normal? Keep doing calibrations if, well...
If everything hadn't started going to shit?
Yeah. I mean, you never had a choice like we did. You were just born into this.
Yeah, I'd have tried at some point. I guess the more time passes, the more fucked up it feels to me. This all feels less like life support and more like a prison sentence for anyone unlucky enough to survive. I think I'd leave, eventually. One way or another.
I know what you mean.
What about you? You said you had a choice?
Yeah. Back when the repop mandate passed, government figured an opt-in approach would be the most ethical way to do it, I guess. My family was in a pretty bad spot. Not a lot of work at the time for my parents, so we took it. We signed up as a group and joined District 20.
So your family dragged you in here? That doesn't sound like a choice.
I could have left if I wanted to. Not now, of course, but back then it was easy. I guess I would have. Tim, isn't that?
Shit.
Go hide. I'm gonna try to skip the last bit of time on the clock, so we can get in.
Why, yes. He has an upcoming appointment with Dr. Sontag. He does. Why, yes. Well, can I help you with anything else, sir? No, I think I'm good. Of course. Thank you for your visit.
Timothy Cowell, Dr. Sontag.
You okay?
I think so. He didn't recognize you.
New body, new me.
Right. You think Sontag might be violent?
I hope not. Keep her guard up, I guess.
Right. Think you can get this open?
Probably. Let's see. Huh. It's been closed for years. Decades. I can't even tell.
Is that a glitch from the time signal you put in earlier?
No. I accounted for that. The clocks for this building are completely off.
Then somebody's already pulled the same trick you did.
You know what? I think so. There, got it.
Oh, fuck me.
Why? What's up? Oh.
Shit. Jesus, smells like shit.
I can't smell anything.
Consider yourself lucky. God, fuck.
Do you think Overmind did this?
Well, somebody did. Explains a lot, really.
How so?
Well, nobody's left the district in decades, right? This is probably why. The ethics board has been missing a member for God fucking knows how long.
But what reason does Overmind have to lock people in here like this?
Great Bob. Never thought I'd see one of you again. Incredible specimen. You must be Timothy Cowell, correct?
I'm sorry, who exactly are you?
Dr. Sontag. I figured, well, I thought the sign on the door would make that pretty clear.
You think you're Stephen Sontag, then?
Dr. Timothy. Dr. Stephen Sontag, Ph.D. in biomechanical engineering. Flatterer. An old man's ego. Would you?
Of course. Dr. Sontag.
You're the aneurysm patient, right? The one Overmind can't seem to get transferred properly. You really are a pain in his side, you know.
I'm very aware.
And you, none other than Dmitry Korsakov. In the flesh. You used to call here all the time. My colleague had a lot of stories to tell about you.
Me? Yes.
Yes, that's it. You used to be a lot more loquacious. I'm a little disappointed. Oh well, I guess I never talked to you much myself. But I used to listen to your calls religiously, you know? You had so much to say. A boundlessly fascinating perspective, to say the least. I am sorry, both of you. Forgive an old man his rambling. What brings you to AutoC's offices today?
Well, we were told Stephen Sontag is one of the people to talk to for getting out.
Out? Out of what?
District 20.
So, a transfer then? I don't think any of the other districts have vacancies, I'm afraid.
We need to get out of this district. Districts in general, any means necessary. We just want out, and we need authorization from Sontag.
Well, that's problematic, seeing as you're an untransferred individual. I mean, I don't think I could authorize that in good conscience. Maybe if you were transferred, or at least if your calibrations were all complete, it could be accomplished. But the fact is that you were the only Timothy Cowell we have on file, so to speak. Opening you up to harm would be a pretty distinct violation of my role as an ethics advisor. And frankly, sending you out untransferred would absolutely be opening you up to harm. There is hope still, of course. You are welcome to return and discuss again once your transference is complete, at which point I'd be far more open to the possibility of processing an exit request.
How the fuck am I supposed to transfer if someone in this district is actively trying to kill me?
Let's relax on the hyperbole. Overmind allowing harm to come to residents is functionally impossible against Recog protocol.
Impossible?
Yes.
I'm sorry, do you not see the dead man hanging from his fucking neck in the middle of your office?
Of course I do. But that's not Overmind's fault. It was a suicide.
With his hands tied behind his back?
Doesn't matter what you believe. It's the truth. In fact, not only did my former form choose to kill himself, but he locked himself in this office to prevent Overmind from interfering. A truly tragic case, but unpreventable, I'm afraid. Now I have quite a bit of work to finish, so if your only question is whether I'd authorize release, then I'm afraid the answer is no. I wish you both a pleasant day.
Fucking believable.
You can say that again.
Someone just executes a member of the ethics board in cold blood, replaces him with a soulless fucking bot, and nobody bats an eye?
Well, for a clinic it's pretty deep in the periphery zone. Maybe this really was a suicide?
You seriously buy that?
I don't know. He doesn't seem that soulless. Might be worth checking the brain box, see if anybody's home, or at least looking around, you know.
Pretty morbid shit.
Yeah, I thought my apartment was bad.
You thought yours was bad. I thought mine was bad.
2045 messages.
Jesus. Guy's been gone for a while, I guess.
There should be some from
Sorry
Korsakov.
to call you
Let me
so
check.
late. My name's Dmitry Korsakov. We haven't had the pleasure of speaking face-to-face, but, well, I'm looking into outplacement options right now, and I've been...
Any idea what happened to this guy?
Probably ran out of power. No brain box. It must have been a bot.
The district, basically. I know it's not really great out there, but at the moment, I'm getting cold feet about this whole transference thing, and I just wanted to have a nice long chat with you, see if you could make it possible, being a member of the ethics board and all. No pressure, just let me know if you get this, and give me a call if you can. Bye. Thanks. Listen, this is Dmitry Korsakov. I need your help, please. I got clearance from Joy and Christian, and everything's all set. They signed off, and I'm good to go. All we need is for you to sign off too, okay? Please call me back so we can talk about this, please. I really need to leave. I feel like my head is falling apart and I can't do this anymore. Bye, thanks. Please, this is Dmitry Korsakov. I'm dying, my head is dying, I'm losing everything. Silent mortality syndrome is real. I can't do this anymore. I need to leave. I need to die. Please help me. God help me, please. Call me! God, say something! Call me! Anything! Refuse me! Anything at all! Just say something, please!
End of messages.
God. That's the last one.
Daisy, you okay?
Yeah. Just hard to listen to. Silent mortality is real. You heard that too, right?
And here you are, drawn into the same conspiratorial line of thinking, latching onto any little thought that could be your ticket out of momentary unhappiness. Anxiety is understandable, but anarchy isn't. And silent mortality is just an excuse for anarchy.
Alright. Wanna dissuade us then, Mr. PhD? Whatever the fuck those are good for now?
Dr. Sontag, an explanation would mean a lot to us.
Fine, if only because you asked so nicely, unlike your friend here. The silent mortality syndrome. The first generation of transfer candidates after they had transferred unfortunately struggled with hand-eye coordination. Early calibration procedures were less streamlined, and they are now more prone to failure in expected physical responses. Someone witnessing these inaccuracies became unreasonably anxious about the idea of brain boxes desynchronizing from the contained brains. One member of B14 going so far as to open up her own brain box, supposedly finding a lot of hardware that was perceived as unnecessary, at least in the central task of keeping a brain alive. A lot of processing power in a brain box. Silent mortality syndrome was a proposed diagnosis to this desynchronization, that the mechanical bodies were designed to keep going after the brain's death, and that a lot of the irregularities would be explained by that.
So your brain dies, and the body just keeps chugging along.
That's the theory. It's pretty difficult to prove without opening an active brain box, which Overmind understandably discourages it. But it's really a rather ignorant position in general. The whole point of calibration is simply to help the internal systems all adapt to the brain's commands and vice versa. Anything beyond that is pure conspiracy.
At this point, I think I'm inclined to believe in a well-placed conspiracy.
You are welcome to believe whatever you wish. I can assure you I won't indulge in any of it.
Please verify.
Huh.
What?
It's our appointment information. I think we can authorize ourselves for exit from here.
I won't let you. I've revoked clearance the instant you left this office.
It doesn't matter. You're a dead brain box, same as Korsakov.
Is that so? Still siding with conspiracy theories?
The real Sontag's theories? Yes.
You don't think they were mine at one point? You assume that I arrived where I am currently, completely unsullied by former despair? You assume my former hands were tied behind my former back because I was executed, and not because I had failed to properly kill myself 3 times in the past? You assume I've not made my peace with this world after years, no, decades of dedicated deliberation? You assume that I am a construct of synthetic intelligence putting on a dedicated puppet show for your amusement? You assume there's not a single repentant and or ambiguous fear or hatred dwelling in my mind at this moment? And as a result, you assume that the only possible explanation for my standing in your way at this point in time is that I must somehow be so soulless and cruel as a miserable prison of life and let you escape into an obvious and unambiguous oblivion? I state again, I refuse to grant you clearances. You'll have to kill me.
Like you're the real Sontag anyway.
Test me, Mr. Cowell.
Tim, I don't know about this.
You don't think any of this is a threat, then? You think we're just totally delusional, and that we
Yes,
don't...
delusional, and more importantly, I don't think it matters because you're chasing the wrong solution to your fake problem. 90% of cleared exit applicants from this district have died within a month. You'll do the same.
According to whose numbers? Overmind's? And your solution is to die here under his watch? Is that really a gamble you're willing to take with the lives of people you're supposed to protect?
I don't appreciate being shaken down and interrogated by a pair of anti-pop thugs. In fact, I intend to alert Overmind to your presence despite my reservations if you continue down this path.
You haven't yet. Which means some part of you knows that this is wrong. That Overmind's either fucking neglectful or dangerous.
It means that I have faith that you'll listen to reason and return yourselves to Overmind's custody. No one has to get hurt here.
Oh, because things worked out so fucking well for Sontag and Korsakov, didn't they?
How dare you? How dare you? You think we didn't try? You think I sat idly by, ignoring all the...
Oh my god. Thank you, Dr. Sontag. This means so much to us.
Not at all. It's nothing. How is your wife?
She's wonderful. God, we were both just ecstatic. It's like a huge weight has been lifted.
Thanks, Stevie. You know how it is? I guess this is goodbye, right?
Of course. Transference isn't for everyone. I completely understand. It's important to understand.
Right. I just wanted to...
3 instances of premature release have been documented. Please confirm that they were properly authorized.
Yes, they were correct. If people are having second thoughts, we have to let them go. Easy choice.
Please, you have to help us. We did everything right, all the right channels.
I'll get to the bottom of it, I promise.
It's not what we signed up for, you know.
I feel like my mind is going. I don't know how to stop it.
I understand. Just trust the process. It gets better later. Adjustment. It takes some adjustment.
I know. I just worry.
Sontag! Did you already authorize all 12 of this month's allotment of release candidates?
They want it out, Chris. I figured the fairest way to do it was on a first-come, first-served basis. Isn't that our whole job?
12, Sontag?
All right, I'll slow it down. Sorry.
No, you won't slow it down. You'll call myself and Anderson for any future release candidates so that we can come to a reasonable consensus.
But Chris, these people are...
I don't want to hear it. I don't need to hear it. 12, Sontag!
But I've already gotten more than 12 requests in just this week. How are we supposed to...
That's not our problem. We have 12 candidates to identify a month. That's as fast as they can be processed. That's as fast as we'll clear them. I'm not going to ask you to understand. This is a courtesy call on account of your tendency towards brainless compassion. A call to clarify that this district is in charge of over 200,000 transfer candidates and cannot afford to lose any more than we're equipped to process. Again, not going to ask if you understand because I don't give a shit. You call Anderson. You call me. Otherwise, I'm filing a complaint and we're making consensus mandatory. And you can bet your ass that I'll be too pissed to authorize a single one of these backwater fucks going topside.
Christ, I get it. You don't have to be an asshole, you know?
Apparently, I do. Have a great fucking day, Sontag.
God damn. Not like this.
It's all right. We have other options. I understand that there's...
You don't understand a thing none of you do. My husband was fine before now. You want to talk to me once a goddamn thing and you expect me to go through with some
There's no one to talk to. And there used to be people to talk to. And you were here to talk to, but I don't know that you'll be here forever. I don't know. It's like I'm able to talk, but I've never been more alone here. It feels so nice. Like a room and everyone outside says that there's more outside. They tell me that there's more outside, but all I can see is the room. Does that make sense?
You're going to want to talk to Joy about that. Joy Anderson. She's in charge of Recog. Helps with this kind of stuff.
Please, I suggest I don't need medication. I just want someone to talk to.
Mr. Constance, wellness is a complicated thing, and to be honest, it's not my forte. Joy's on the main directory. Just ask Overmind to transfer you to her next time you call. Joy Anderson, great gal. She's got a head for this stuff.
I understand. Thank you for your time.
Steve, what's wrong?
What are we doing?
You're calling me at 3 in the morning for...
I have a late client here with me right now. I've told him he isn't going to get on the outplacement list before transference. The wait list is too long. All the usual shit I tell people. The kind of stuff that's just... It's getting under my skin more and...
Steve, can this wait? I didn't sleep well last night.
Joy, this guy tried to smash his brain box. He almost crushed his brain box.
Jesus. I'll let Overmind know and we'll get him booked for Recog. Is he doing okay? Still awake?
Overmind doesn't even have a maintenance regimen on these people. Did you know that? I had to take his arms off. There were Phillips head screws in the clasps. You remember those? They're these flimsy pre-pop things. I had to dig through ancient McMaster car boxes to find something that would match it. Threads were completely stripped. And there were a bunch of polyurethane bushings in there from when I was working on the dry joint replacements. You know, the ones that were going to be in the second gens? After we got articulation right. We were going to stop the units from falling into those lopsided self-correction patterns and just totally destroying themselves. We never did that. All this stuff, I was going to do so much. Joy, what are we doing here?
Steve, you're going to give Recog a visit, right? You don't sound good.
He almost died, Joy. We're the only things standing between these people and oblivion. Overmind doesn't care. Chris doesn't care. 2/3 of an ineffectual ethics board. That's all there is.
2/3 is the majority, Steve. We're staying this way. I'll do a house call if you need me to, but you're coming to Recog.
Why? So you can trick me into all of this having meaning? Like we're not trapped here? I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm sorry.
No, Stephen, you're not. And that's okay. But we do need to acknowledge that we're not okay when we're not okay. I'm seeing you first thing tomorrow. Leave the client with Overmind. Get some sleep.
Leave him with Overmind. Of course. See you tomorrow, Joy. Maxwell? Max?
Unauthorized brain box modification detected.
Thank you for your time. I'm sorry to have bothered you. Thank you for your time.
Irreversible damage detected. Board status suspended. Emergency containment initiated.
Thank you for your time. I'm sorry to have bothered you.
Then the lockdown. Food, water, all provided, but no communication. Messages left on my machine and never answered. Desperate calls, worried calls, more deviations, more deaths inside their own heads. Functional approximations of the people they used to be that would, inevitably, deteriorate in quality, diverge from their original reality. We solved deterioration of the brain. Nucleotide synthesis was lab-proven, but clearly not ready in practice. How do you solve the deterioration of algorithms quietly set in motion to replace you? Are they deteriorations? Or are they the next step in an evolutionary chain that's outpaced us all? What was I supposed to do, Timothy? What would you have done? What options are left when 1 second you're in a noose, and the next second you wake up on the opposite side of a door to your own corpse? You lie to yourself. You say, the deviations are correct. The other side of the door was wrong. I am now, for better or worse, Sontag. It's It's what he died with. It's what I live with. It won't be enough for you. I can sense it. I've learned as much about you as you've learned about me through this. You have my clearance to leave. Joy, I'm sorry for everything.
Tim, you okay?
Yeah. How long was I out?
It was just a second. You zoned out. How long did you think you were out?
No idea. I guess that's Sontag covered, right? After we've cleared ourselves from here?
Yeah, we should be good to go.
My fucking head!
You okay, Tim?
Yeah, just like a ringing. Something was really fucked with that calibration earlier, I think.
We should get back to the house. BBY-22 is pretty far, and it's probably not safe to travel any more than we need to right now.
Yeah, probably. God, 2 out of 3. Fucking flying by the seat of our pants here.
Yeah,
How are you feeling? You're good?
I don't know yet. I'm still processing everything. I don't even think I actually believe it, that we're leaving. It feels, I don't know. I can't wrap my head around it. God, even transference made more sense. You see somebody in a robot, you shake their hand. Good enough. I'll still be able to shake hands, to hug people. I think I'm terrified, Tim. I'm just starting to realize how scary this is.
It'll be fine. They've had exit candidates before, and we'll find a way.
You don't know that. People have died up there, Tim. People were dying to get into the district, back when I was a kid. It's been 50 years. I can't even remember what it looks like out there. Outside, that's literally unknown. No, it is known. Sontag's percentages back there, I'm not exactly comfortable with them.
The percentage in here is 0. You don't think something like silent mortality is in any position to get treated when the only person who acknowledges it is dead, do you?
You're not wrong. God, you know what I mean? That's where we're at. We die in here. We die out there.
Hey, it'll
Be okay.
What are you doing?
Trying to hug you. I'm not sure I'm doing it right, to be honest.
I'm not ready.
Hey, it'll be okay.
My favorite color is green.
What?
My mom's name was Mary. My dad was Howard Riediker. They were good people. I don't know how to make them proud. I hope they're proud of me.
Daisy, it'll be okay.
Just remember them for me. Mary, Howard, Green. I don't know what I'm going to miss. I like string quartets. Golajov still gets me every time. I wish I could sing again.
You'll remember. I promise. You'll remember. No Timothy required.
I'm sorry. God, Thank you, Tim. You're right. It'll be okay. One step at a time. We can do this.
Damn fucking straight we can.
Yeah. God. I'm gonna just go prop myself in front of the door. That way we both get some sleep. Good night, Tim. Sorry, again.
Don't worry about it. Good night, Daisy.
Sleep okay?
Yeah, kind of.
Are you, okay food-wise?
Could be doing better. You think there's anything to eat here?
Everything I've seen looks like it's gone bad. If you want, you can try some neuro gel. It's pretty much a sugar and protein goop. I think it'd be okay.
Worth a shot. You got any on you?
Yes, let me know if anything feels off.
Oh, fuck. That's...
Bad?
It's not great. Oh, really bland.
You know what they say about gift horses, Timothy?
I don't. What do they say about gift horses?
I'm not actually sure. Ready to go when you are. Shall we? last address you gave me is, well, it's complicated.
How so?
BBY22 is, well, it's technically underground.
Like, under the ground underground?
Yes, like, pre-pop levels of redundant.
Okay. How the fuck do we get underground?
When you told me yesterday I was thinking the same thing, but I think there's a way. AutoC had a bunch of building permits on their server, and they include a pretty detailed breakdown of the solar system. The closest access point being through this water treatment plant.
Oh, boy.
I think I warned you it'd be complicated.
You did. Fuck. Let's go.
I don't think this place has been used in a while. Sewer access should be around here somewhere.
Oh boy, here's the water.
Well, crap. Can you swim, Tim?
I think so? Fuck. That shit looks deep.
I think there's a couple of emergency release valves around here. We can clear all the water out and walk to BBY22 through the sewer line.
Fuck.
You okay?
Cold. Fuck. Water's cold. Fuck. Valves. Fuck.
There's 2 for each cistern, from what I'm looking at on the permit. Crap, it's kind of architectural though. There might be more.
Why would they need permits for this?
Old world, old rules. Pre-pop to repop was a weird time. Tim, someone's coming. Be careful.
No! God damn it! I've got them! I have this shit covered!
The benefactors would like to convey their sincere apologies, but your assignment window has closed, and as such your contract with District Wing has been terminated. Please remove all equipment from the district immediately, or it will be confiscated.
Fucking immediately! You're coming through here! Give me 30 minutes!
Your assignment window has closed, and your contract has been terminated. The matter will be handled internally. Apologies for any inconvenience.
I'm looking at them! Fucking looking at them! How is that not enough? I need you to take care of the master contract, isn't it?
Please remove all equipment from the district immediately, or it will be confiscated.
You okay, Tim?
Yeah. What happened?
I don't know. He just stopped.
Huh. Water's down on both sides. We should be good to cross now.
Thanks.
Where are we going from here?
There should be a line big enough to walk through, at the bottom of one of these cisterns. At least, there had better be. Through this line, right here.
Got it.
You're sure this is the right line, right?
You're sure BBY22 is the right address, right?
Fuck. I should have written it down.
Tim, relax. It's the right line.
Okay, now which way?
That way.
Very precise.
I tried.
Whoa.
Yes. Whoa.
Have you ever been down here before?
Never. It's crazy. I think this is all free pop.
Front row seats to the end of the world.
More like the stagnation of the world, but pretty close.
Alright, so that guy was taking orders from over. You heard him, right?
Yes.
So this isn't a fluke. Overmind is directly involved in all of this.
Yes.
Then why did he get disconnected? Did Overmind just give up?
I don't know. Probably safer to keep our guard up though.
Right.
How's your head ring?
Seems fine, so far. How are you doing?
Fine. I remember I used to have days, before transferring, when I drank too much, and I was starting to feel queasy. So I do that thing, where you hold yourself over a toilet to throw up, but you haven't thrown up yet, you're just psyching yourself up for it. You're not sure if you feel better after, but you know the feeling is getting unbearable, and you have to do something, but you're still just at the edge of it, so you can mull over whether or not to do it. All you can do is hold on to the vague hope that things might get better later, afterwards, because you know you can't go on like this. That's me right now.
Jesus.
Yes, better than not being able to throw up, though.
Sure. Fuck, I need to get better than that. Is this water? Why is there water in here?
Maybe a leak from the upper levels collecting in the buildings. This place feels pre-pop, if that's even possible.
That's a lot of water. There's no way he's still in here, right? I mean, I'm bracing myself for a fucking moment.
Or a body.
Right.
Power's back on.
I'm not even sure. I've got dozens of these recorded, mostly for co-workers or hypothetical external parties, which I guess you are. Hypothetically,
So, did Korsakov say anything about after we get clearance, where we should go?
Nothing. Flying a little blind here. If this is Moynihan's office, we can clear ourselves from this computer, right?
If we can get power to it, yes. What is it?
There's connection issues, I think. This place is off the grid. You must have fucked in the water. We'll have to get the connection back up.
There's probably replacement parts around here somewhere.
The advantage of working in conjunction with my system is that I can assume some semblance of social order, at least as long as needed to let this thing finish itself. If you're here, you're one of the late generation, since I'm not here to directly interface with you. So you just allowed the pre-pop world, post-energy depression anarchy, first world to third world, all that jazz. Honestly, you might have been raised to be such a psychopath that means nothing to you. Either way, you don't have to pop down and pushing you into everything you find. You were born, you're divorced from that opposite. And because you're not forward-facing, Overmind probably isn't committing many resources to keeping you sane. Probably just normal enough for the approximations of the ethics board to be content with your treatment, which means you speak English. Probably not all that exceptional. Your direct ancestors did end up in the district after all. But I'm going to assume, since you're all the way out here looking for an exit dinner, that you're not mentally retarded. You're not retarded, right? The center's computer should be on. Go ahead and confirm for me that you're not retarded. You're taking an above-average amount of time. I won't disclose how much time. Great job. Congrats on not being retarded. It's surprisingly common for transfer candidates. My name is Christian Moynihan. I didn't leave a data set filled over. Nothing to reconstruct from, so neither will try or the attempt to be so shitty you wouldn't even recognize it.
Looks like some sort of old calibration demo.
For brain boxes?
Yeah. I'll give it a shot. I think it's hanging up the computer downstairs.
I'm not used to empathy, so to speak, but from a strategic position, I essentially have to reconstruct you fully here. And that's going to have to account for an emotional component. So to begin with, you're scared. You should be. Overmind's probably on all the stops. You're a critical data point you track of. High priority on recovery. You want me to grant you exit clearance, and I don't mind giving it, provided you do me a small favor. I need you to check out some iPads from your room. There's a door downstairs where you are. I'd like you to tell me if it's open. As we established, you're not retarded, so I'm under the impression that you have capacity to tell whether it's open. Please confirm for your convenience. No attempt to make it leave. You're not scared.
There, that's a modem up on the shelf.
It is? How can you tell?
Well, back at the cap, our floor used to have connection issues all the time. When they got really bad, maintenance bots would drag modems like that up to our floor, trying to see if a replacement would fix the issue. Overmind fixes tend to be pretty unsophisticated.
Yeah, no kidding.
How likely do you think it would be for this district to be running 300 years just from what you've experienced personally? Again, congratulations. Most transfer candidates statistically are retarded. You have again hurdled that incredibly fucking low bar. District 20 will be out of commission within the next 100 years, and you, if transferred to a brain box or maintained in your current form, will be dead. Overmind was broken by design. The system from the beginning was meant to be a smokescreen, accommodating enough to keep external parties from seeing the district consistent. Rhetorically, dispatch. Existentially, dispatch. What's left? What do I have to say to convince you that this is vitally important to your non-intervention? I like to your masturbating in a jail cell. Totally makes sense. And now, of all times, suddenly you do something. Even when that something was a fucking wrench. Terminating it in an infant state in favor of a humanity that is already dead. I'm a man of many failures. Just, you have to listen. If you're here, please don't be fucking here. But more importantly, don't be. You're not here. It doesn't ever. Please, if you're here, you hate me. I understand that hatred more than anyone. Please, walk away. That's all I have to do. Please. Degradation of mental faculties will follow, but it won't matter to you because the moment that you pass will be completely unseen. You will slip away silently inside your own head as soon as the neurogel nutrient density inside the brain box reaches a critical level. You will lose control. Trapped in your own head, in nothing but darkness, a prisoner in your own body, or at least in your own brain box. Someone you've talked to, someone you love, is already in this weak state, a dead pair of eyes that can no longer see you, an empty pocket with strings that won't be visible until it's far too late. Did you know overmind approximates bipolar tendencies I solely? It's that fucking reductive. You're that fucking simple.
Oh, fuck.
Forced to ruminate or critically visceral and impossible to place finality to reflect on the horror of the task. Mass levels. Pyramid. At gaping hole, Sisyphus is a spheroid pushing himself up a hill, and then at some point the ball begins rolling by its own momentum up the path. Gravity somehow critically reversed, he finds himself scrambling to pull the sphere back down, tugging and screaming to close Pandora's posse. No more like the transfigured grooves of an ancient sorcerer's apprentice and apprentice left to their own devices all at once, realizing the futility of their pride as the apprentices vanished. And with no task left in the meantime, they're forced to ruminate and critically impossible to place finality to reflect on the strength of the and rise from the ancient chance of pyramid 89 times 10 to the 63rd power. This is, of course, on account of games or whole life Sisyphus is pushing himself up a hill, and all begins rolling by its own gravity somehow reversed. Something to sphere back down. But I'm not a ghost or a spirit. Call. Just a rough approximation. More than going call. Everyone's accepted. And with no task left in the meantime, they're forced to ruminate. Critically interested in the posture place finality to reflect on the horror of the task.
Incapable of expanding, consequently
pyramid.
Now of all times, of all places, of all the sounds that could be here we are now. Miraculous, cursed, obvious, unending now, over and over, suspended to dive in the air, aiming moments before impact, arrow perched over the target, Xeno in waiting. All of us Arabs, all of us in flight. Impact imminent. But when now? Where now? What now? Call. Echoing call that all.
Can you hear this, Timothy?
Daisy?
Joy will take this as confirmation.
Joy? Where am I? What happened?
could ask you the same thing, having been violently disconnected and subsequently finding a damaged interpreter in her office.
Look, I don't know what happened there. The calibration went crazy on my end, too.
Joy isn't sure about that.
Joy, why am I locked in this chair?
2 days ago, you were asked to change rooms at the apartment cap. Do you have any idea why?
No. What is this about?
Overmind reported a so-called structural degradation in a ventilation unit for your room over the span of weeks leading up to your transfer date. You had an exterior-facing room, correct?
He never told me what the room change was for. Where's Daisy?
Joy thinks you know what the room change was for. It's common for transfer candidates to exhibit severe emotional distress in the final moments before their transition. Joy would like you to know that any turmoil you're currently feeling and may have felt at the time are both extremely common.
What, you think I was gonna try jumping?
Joy is certain of it. She's also concerned that your exit request is an extension of this. She has consequently revoked her clearance.
I wasn't gonna jump. I just wanted to keep my options open. Overmind still fucking lost his mind. Pointing out a broken window doesn't change that.
Overmind acted entirely appropriately from what Joy has seen. You additionally neglected to mention tampering with not one, but 2 brain boxes, leading to the death of a transfer candidate.
Korsakov was already dead when we found him!
Joy finds this difficult to believe.
It's the fucking truth!
You are welcome to continue lobbying for this so-called truth in the future. But for the time being, it appears that any progress on this will be impossible until after your transference is complete, as it is psychologically clearly taking its toll on you.
Fuck, god damn it, you have to listen to me!
Joy can't just delay this forever. It's not healthy for you.
Look, what happened to Sontag wasn't your fault. It was Overmind's. The system is breaking down and people are dying in their own fucking brain boxes. What happened to Korsakov could happen to literally everyone in this district at this rate. None of this is an accident.
Joy would like to know your sources. No. Joy canceled clearance on the assumption that he was suicidal. Things aren't adding up here. Expand. Joy is having trouble. Can you hear this, Timothy?
Yes, I can hear.
Joy will take this as confirmation.
What are you talking about?
Joy could ask you the same thing, having been violently disconnected and subsequently finding out.
I fucking talked about that. Oh, fuck.
2 days ago, you were asked to change rooms at the apartment cap. Do you have any...
Maxwell Constance. That was the name of Dr. Sontag's last appointment. He told you about it.
Why are you... How would you know?
Just be lucid for 1 fucking second, Joel. We need to get out. The district isn't fucking safe for us anymore. If you can't clear me, then clear Daisy. Whoever you can get out of this fucking district, get them out!
This isn't...
My mind is going heavily.
Hey, Daisy, can you hear me?
Fuck. God. Tim?
Yeah, it's me. You can walk, right? You're good?
Yes. I think so.
Okay. Let's get out of here.
Right behind you. Any idea which way is out of here?
No fucking clue.
Right.
Daisy, can you access anything from here?
I can try.
That's fun. You don't have to think.
Are you okay?
I'm losing it. We have to get out of here.
Show is over, all is over, but where is the hand that can be held for you? The iron hand, it's a long time coming to take yours. And the grass is nothing, waiting alone, blind, deaf, you just take a look. And somewhere else, perhaps it's they don't know who they are either. It's coming!
Daisy, come on!
I'm in. Hit it.
Holy shit.
Yes. Holy shit.
What happens now? The terminal say how we were doing? Where we're going?
Just that the exit's being processed.
Joy said she was gonna revoke the clearance earlier. I'm not sure she changed her mind on that.
Why would she cancel clearance? Did Overmind make her?
No. She thinks I'm suicidal. Overmind gave her a maintenance log on my old room. The ventilation unit was damaged. She figured I tried jumping at some point. And me trying to leave the district might just be a really lopsided suicide attempt. I guess it kinda is.
Are you?
Am I what?
Suicidal.
Fuck! No. No. God damn it, no more!
He speaks again. He lives, breathes, knows all of these again.
Who are you? Weren't you the one at Joy's calibration?
He asks the question again, expects a different answer. He shall receive a different answer.
I was asked in a previous lecture by a particularly willful student, I'll just put it that way. I was asked what I believe the point is. The point of this. We've discussed the mechanics, the history, all the sort of, I guess, layers of development. People adding their spin to the field with a cumulative shift as a result.
What the hell is this? What's happening?
Go away outside. I'm sorry if this... I'm sorry if this is creepy or fucking maudlin. I just don't know if I have the capacity for happiness in me anymore. You're just gonna have to believe me with the weird shit here. I'm just gonna verbally vomit a fucking plan before I tell you. Because I just don't know what the fuck I'm actually feeling right now. None of this is strategic or anything. I don't know what the fuck we should do.
Initially, the liberated prisoners are so numb, they are unable to understand what freedom means, or to emotionally respond to it. Part of them believes that it is an illusion, a dream that will be taken away from them. In their first foray outside of the former prison, the prisoners realize that they cannot comprehend pleasure, flowers, and the reality of freedom that they dream about. For years, all are surreal, unable to be grasped in their depersonalization.
What the fuck do you want from me?
Point of all this? Huh. That really is the question. Leave something behind, privacy. Validating the company. Sure, it continues to exist. That's an inarguable starting point, but at what cost? To what end? At what point does it stop being a question of the pragmatics of going on and start being a question of the moral weight of what we're forced to participate in?
Answer me! For fuck's sake!
You're asked to participate in this. Tension rises. Where exactly do you fit into all of this? What's the point, you ask? It's difficult to identify, and perhaps it is too much. But I was watching the light closer. It's not nearly enough. 6 young cellists from the Pittsburgh Youth Symphony Orchestra. The master teacher was Yo-Yo Ma. Now, Yo-Yo is the most other-oriented genius I've ever known. His music comes from a very deep place within his being. And during that master class, Yo-Yo gently led these young cellists into understandings about their instrument, their music, and themselves, which some of them told me later they'd carry with them forever. I can still see the face of one young man who had just finished playing a movement to Brahms' cello sound when Yo-Yo said, "No one else can make the sound you make." Of course, he meant that as a compliment to the young man. Nevertheless, he meant that also for everyone in the class. Nobody else can make the sound you make. Nobody else can choose to make that particular... Now, to fill this out, you have M training examples. So I'm going to sum from I equals 1 through M of that square difference. So this sum of I equals 1 through M of, say, 50 examples you have, right? Of the square difference between what your algorithm predicts and what the true price ends up being. And then, finally, by convention, we multiply by 1/2 constant here, because when we take the derivatives to minimize this later, we put a 1/2 there, and that'll make some of the math a little bit simpler. Very much interested in choices, and what it is, and who it is, that enable us, human beings, to make the choices we make all through our lives. It's very hard to predict, because I think anytime we've gone through technological change, that has happened. It's not like this is a new thing. The Industrial Revolution, the Agricultural Revolution, all these things have caused imbalance to society as a whole. What people do in terms of their daily jobs has shifted tremendously. I think this is going to be simple, in that entirely new kinds of things will be created that people will do, and it's somewhat hard to predict what those things will be. So I do think it's important for people to be flexible and learn new things throughout their career. I think that's already true today, whereas 50 years ago you could go to school and then start a career and be in that career for many, many years. Today you might work in one role for... And I think there's a really serious side effect of the kind of techno-amphetamine that come on, flexibility that comes to temporality that is imposed by this combination, a set of mandatory kind of entrepreneurialism arising from the precarious working conditions and social conditions. This sense that anything can be snatched from us at any time, that things are just getting worse, and that we've got to be grateful for even the small things, which we have got. 10 years ago people had security, but that's all gone now. This is the story you're told, you know, and we have security, we have a nice life, but feel either your life is going to be worse than ours. Sorry about that overblown propositional catastrophe. Quite apart from being a complete musical mess, one of its other main problems is that aside from the snippets of Barrio, the only substance, the only meaning, the only depth in the piece is contained in these voiceovers. And these are diminished and distorted through an excess of activity, a mixture of treading water and the most basic cosmetic cliches, leaving the piece resembling a third-rate bombastic documentary. Rooted as it is in such personal stuff only makes the approach all the more squirm-inducing, like being forced to sit through someone's overlong slideshow of holiday snaps with lengthy accompanying anecdotes. It's such a shame that the authenticity and honesty of the work's intended era of tribute is so fatally blighted by its unchecked sense of cloying indulgence. Bad quality new music may not be in short supply, but it's rare to hear such a shambolically misjudged disaster against public or foreign. This is our trauma. All of the above is our trauma. the question, the criticism of the question, the criticism of the criticism of the question, and then us. Microscopic and irrelevant within the center of ourselves. Fighting for a world that will be gone before we have a chance. A society that no longer recognizes that nature and human life have a sacred dimension, an intrinsic value, beyond utilitarian value, commits collective suicide. Such societies cannibalize themselves until they die. It's exhausting, because it is wrong. At least I truly hope it's wrong. As much as I can be allowed to hope for anything.
Question. Heads or tails?
It's okay, Tim.
What happened?
What do you mean? Like, right now?
Yeah.
You were crying. I asked you if you were suicidal, and you just started crying. You said you couldn't do this anymore.
I don't remember it.
None of it?
None of it.
Okay. Are you okay?
I don't have clearance from Anderson. I'm not leaving. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. I'm losing my fucking mind. I don't think I'm okay.
Are you sure you don't remember? You said that before. I said it'd be okay. I'm not leaving without you.
What's the last thing I said? Before I asked what happened.
You said, whatever happens. I hope your parents are proud.
I did?
Yeah.
Good. It sounds like something I would have meant.
Go. It'll be okay, Tim. We'll work something out, whatever happens.
Okay. This is us. It has us. Both of us.
It does.
So, clear? We just go?
I think your turn for this was only one way to find out.
Fuck. I'm freaking out. Fuck. Holy shit. Do you think this still works?
Maybe. I don't know. Where would it go to?
No idea.
Hey, wait up. Let me get in before you try pressing anything.
This is it.
Yeah.
What do we do? Where do we go?
Wherever we can find Eurogel, food, water. It's all we can do. Hey, Tim?
Yeah?
I don't really have a response to everything you said back there. I really wish I did, now that I'm thinking about it, and, I mean, I don't have an answer. I really could just run out of neurogel, and just stop, and you'd be stuck up here alone, and I have nothing to respond with. I wish I did. I really just want an answer, and I don't have one. I guess we just keep going. It's all we can do.
Appreciate it. Fuck. I wish I could. Sad.
You really forgot?
Yeah. Honestly, just fucking blank. Simply fucked up again.
You remember my dad's name? Hey, he still got it. Favorite color?
Green.
No, I meant your favorite.
Oh. Red. Oh. I never met my parents.
That's okay.
Big fan of punk. Flash, Offspring, Streetlight Manifest, all that stuff. Which is tiny. All of yellow light is just where we belong. Just like, burn it all down, fuck that shit. Kinda sucks that the only meaningful form of expression I can think of is some ancient bullshit consumer product. I don't know. I never really had much to choose from. Especially not from after the reboot. I wish Simon and Garfunkel would have punk. I think they would have fucking rocked.
Tim, I think Punk, Simon, and Garfunkel might be the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. Neurogel, food, water, guitars. Let's do this.
We look back and we think the winters were warmer, grass was greener, skies were bluer, suns were bright. Can it be that it was all so simple then? And then we had a chance to do it all. Like the corners of my mind, misty watercolor.